I'm here because I am a roaring lion crying out righteousness. There are two truths that have now become in the world two major lies. They're two immutable truths. They're two great truths that have become immutable lies in the hearts of some of you. That's right. The first truth is this, is that Satan, according to Romans chapter 1, verse 25 and following, Satan has changed, and I want to emphasize changed, because that's not the origin of it. Satan has changed, and again, I want to emphasize change, because what I'm about to say is not the origin. Satan has changed the natural use of man, the natural use of woman, to the unnatural. Man with man and woman with woman. In the beginning, it wasn't so. Paul writes that Satan has changed it, that use. And there are many of you that believe that change, but it isn't valid, and it wasn't so, and it isn't so. But he has changed it. It's a lie. And for that reason, God's given them people who have accepted that, and many of you have, to reprobate minds. Here's another change that Satan has done. Satan has changed. We're talking about the origin. We're talking about Genesis. We're talking about the origin of all things. We're talking about creation. The natural use of a man is a man with woman. That's natural. God made Adam, and then he made Eve. He didn't make Steve, as they used to say. But Satan has changed that, and the church preaches it. Isn't that right? But he's changed something else also that's of the origin of the original of originals. He has changed the Sabbath day to Sunday. Because in the beginning it wasn't so. The Bible says in Genesis chapter 2, verse 1, and I'm paraphrasing here, you read it yourself, that God blessed the Sabbath day and he rested on the seventh day. He blessed that day. He didn't bless Sunday. I'm telling you, he did not bless Sunday. He blessed the Sabbath. But man has changed it to Sunday. And they're adamant about it being Sunday. They will not allow you to teach them. You can't change God's rest day according to your ideals. You can't change man into a woman. You can't do it, but it's been done. The devil has lied, and many of you accepted it. Many of you and your loved ones, and you accept it. But it's a lie. And I preach every other message is about the Sabbath or about homosexuality. That's an attack on a very visible truth, but that people can't see. Well, the devil changed it. God never made man a woman. God made the Sabbath day, and that's the day he blessed. One more truth, then I'll let y'all sit down. In the book of Genesis, at the last chapters, the last verses rather, on the sixth day, God created man. And of course, he created woman. And then on the seventh day, he rested. You'll notice the strategy of Satan and why I am attacking him in ways no other man on planet Earth is attacking him at this moment. He took those 2 days, those final days, and has changed the essence of those days. He changed the essence of God making man man, and he changed the essence of God having the Sabbath. Those two things he has changed, and the church is preaching it. They're preaching sermons for the devil, and many of you and your family members sit up in the devil's church on the devil's day, because God's day is the Sabbath day. And you can't change it. You can't go back and undo creation and rearrange the days the way you like it. You can't do it. You can't do it. The Sabbath is the Sabbath. Case closed.